Hey everyone, it's your name. We all want to save more money, right? Whether you're trying to buy a house, invest, or just get ahead financially, saving is crucial. The problem is most people think saving money requires extreme sacrifices and living on ramen noodles. Not true. In this video, I'm sharing 10 super simple yet effective tips to boost your savings without completely overhauling your lifestyle. We're talking about practical strategies you can implement immediately to see real results. Let's get started. The first step to saving money is understanding where it's actually going. It's like trying to lose weight without tracking your calories. You're just guessing. I use a budgeting app, there are tons of free ones out there, to track every single dollar I spend. It's eye-opening to see how those small purchases add up over time. Trust me, I used to think budgeting was restrictive and boring. But once I started, I realized it's actually incredibly empowering. It's not about depriving yourself, it's about making conscious choices with your money. When you know exactly where your income is going, you can identify areas where you can cut back and redirect that money towards your goals. A budget gives you a clear roadmap for your finances. It helps you prioritize spending on the things that truly matter to you, like travel or investing, while minimizing those unnecessary expenses that drain your account. Whether it's the 50/30/20 rule, zero-based budgeting, or something else entirely, the key is consistency. Make it a habit to review your budget regularly, at least monthly, to track your progress and make adjustments as needed. We've all been there, signing up for a free trial and forgetting to cancel it, or you're paying for a streaming service you haven't touched in months. Those recurring subscriptions might seem small individually, but they add up to a significant expense over time. Take a close look at your bank and credit card statements and identify any subscriptions you're not actively using. That could be streaming services, gym memberships, subscription boxes, you name it. If you haven't used it in the past month, seriously consider cancelling it. Chances are you won't even miss it. And if you do decide you want it back later, you can always resubscribe. In the meantime, that's extra cash going straight into your savings account. To streamline the process, consider using a subscription management app. These apps connect to your bank accounts and credit cards, automatically identifying and tracking your subscriptions. Don't let your hard-earned money go to waste on services you're not even using. I love going out to eat as much as the next person, but let's be real, it can put a serious dent in your budget. Eating out regularly is one of the fastest ways to drain your bank account. The markup on restaurant meals is insane. Cooking at home is not only significantly cheaper, but it's also healthier and can be a fun activity. You can control the ingredients, portion sizes, and avoid those hidden calories and sodium. Plus, there's something incredibly satisfying about enjoying a delicious meal you prepared yourself. Start by planning your meals for the week and making a grocery list. This will help you avoid impulse purchases and ensure you have all the ingredients you need on hand. Look for recipes online or in cookbooks that are budget-friendly and easy to prepare. Don't be afraid to get creative and experiment in the kitchen. You can even make it a social activity by inviting friends over for a potluck dinner. With a little planning and effort, you can enjoy delicious and healthy meals while saving a ton of money. Okay, I get it. Owning a car can be convenient, but it's also insanely expensive. Think about it. Car payments, insurance, gas, maintenance, parking. It all adds up to a significant chunk of change every single month. If you live in an area with decent public transportation, I highly recommend exploring it as an alternative to driving. Public transportation is not only cheaper, but it's also better for the environment and can even be less stressful than battling traffic. Think about it. You can read a book, catch up on emails, or just relax while someone else does the driving. Plus, you'll get some exercise walking to and from the bus stop or train station. Every little bit helps. One of the easiest ways to overspend at the grocery store, or anywhere really, is to shop without a list. When you don't have a plan, you're more likely to make impulse purchases and end up with a cart full of things you don't need. Before you head to the store, take some time to plan your meals for the week and make a detailed grocery list. Organize your list by section, produce, dairy, etc. to make your shopping trip more efficient. And here's the key: stick to your list. Avoid browsing aisles you don't need to, and resist those tempting end cap displays. Supermarkets are designed to entice you to spend more, so don't fall for their tricks. A well-planned shopping trip can save you a significant amount of money in the long run. I know, we've all been conditioned to believe that brand name products are superior, but honestly, most of the time you're just paying for the fancy packaging and marketing. Generic or store brand products are often just as good as their brand name counterparts, but at a fraction of the cost. Think about it. The ingredients are often very similar, if not identical. So next time you're at the grocery store, challenge yourself to try the generic option. Those savings can really add up over time. Did you know that you can save money on your utility bills simply by making a few small changes to your daily habits? It's true. Start by unplugging electronics and appliances when you're not using them. Even when turned off, many devices continue to draw power, which can add up over time. Switch to energy-efficient light bulbs like LEDs, which use significantly less energy and last much longer than traditional incandescent bulbs. Make sure your home is properly insulated to prevent heat loss in the winter and cool air from escaping in the summer. This can significantly reduce your heating and cooling costs. Lower your thermostat a few degrees in the winter and raise it a few degrees in the summer. You can adjust to a smaller temperature difference over time, and your wallet will thank you. Small changes can make a big difference when it comes to saving energy and money. We all have stuff lying around the house that we don't use anymore, clothes that no longer fit, electronics we've upgraded from books we've already read. Instead of letting these items collect dust, why not turn them into cash? Selling your unused belongings is a great way to declutter your home and make some extra money. There are tons of online platforms like Facebook Marketplace, Craigslist, eBay and Poshmark that make it easier than ever to sell your stuff. Take some time to gather up anything you no longer use or need and list it for sale online. You might be surprised at how much people are willing to pay for things you're ready to get rid of. Plus, it feels good to declutter and simplify your living space. Credit cards can be a convenient tool, but they can also be a slippery slope to debt if you're not careful. Interest rates on credit cards are notoriously high, which means that carrying a balance can quickly erode your savings. If you have credit card debt, make it a priority to pay it off as quickly as possible. Start by creating a budget and identifying areas where you can cut back on spending. Then, allocate as much money as you can towards paying down your debt. Consider using the debt snowball method, where you focus on paying off your smallest debt first, while making minimum payments on your other debts. This can help you build momentum and stay motivated as you see your debts disappear one by one. Remember, the best way to avoid credit card debt is to use them responsibly. Saving money without a clear goal in mind is like driving without a destination. You might get somewhere eventually, but it's going to take a lot longer and you might not like where you end up. Having specific, measurable, achievable, relevant and time-bound SMART goals will give you something to work towards and help you stay motivated. Do you want to buy a house? Save for retirement? Take a dream vacation? Whatever it is, write it down and break it down into smaller, more manageable milestones. Calculate how much money you need to save each month to reach your goal by a specific date. Visualize yourself achieving your goal and think about how it will make you feel. Having a clear why will make it easier to stay on track and resist those tempting impulse purchases. Saving money isn't about deprivation. It's about investing in your future and achieving your dreams. There you have it, 10 simple yet powerful tips to boost your savings without completely overhauling your lifestyle. Remember, saving money is a marathon, not a sprint. It's about making small, sustainable changes that add up to big results over time. Start by implementing 1 or 2 tips that resonate with you and gradually incorporate more as you become more comfortable. Don't be afraid to experiment and find what works best for your unique financial situation. The most important thing is to take action and start building those positive financial habits today. You've got this.